Hello. It's what like one. It's one. It's like 1 a.m. Maybe. Yeah, no. It's like 2 a.m. Can't sleep. I'm alone at home. Uh, and so I've just been on my phone. And I had a thing that I thought I might as well talk about because this would make for an interesting video. And that is masochism. Now, it's likely that you already know what masochism is, or maybe you don't. For all I know, who knows? But I am a masochist. I discovered that not too recently, like a few months ago, like less than a year ago. I discovered that I was a masochist. Uh, Basically, it's interesting being a masochist. Okay, let me explain something for people, again, like I was talking about before, for people who don't know what a masochist is. A masochist is somebody who finds enjoyment, pleasure, or satisfaction from physical and or mental pain. Uh, I am more physical when it comes to uh, in like gaining pleasure from it. I don't really, I'm not really sexually into pain, but I do find I do enjoy physical pain. I'm just not into it sexually personally. As far as I know, I mean, for all I know, maybe I am, maybe I do enjoy that stuff, but I don't know. Um, it's very windy outside. You probably hear my dogs in the background. They're sleeping in bed. I'm being noisy, probably keeping them up. Maybe I'll be quiet and go closer to the phone. But it's interesting being a masochist personally because I guess you discover that other than there being different types of masochists, as a masochist, it's not like a thing where you love all pain or like that being mental or physical. Like you have your limits. I have my limits. I There is pain that I love. There's pain that I like. There's pain that I find acceptable. And then there's pains that are it's just pain. That's all I get from it. No enjoyment. No nothing. It just hurts. Uh, and if you enjoy spicy food, that does not mean you're a masochist. I did learn that because I remember during school last school year at least, when I was a freshman, I remember one of my friends was having a really bad day, and this is before I knew what masochists were, but I did something. Well, I said something. Okay, well, oh wait, no. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Basically, he was having a very bad day, and he was like, "God, I just want to hit somebody." And in the most genuine way I could possibly say to him, I was like, "Hit me." Not even just, I didn't even say it genuinely. It was like, well, not just genuinely. I also just said it with like content. Like, I was like, please do. Because to me, that was normal for me. I mean, it's not a thing that I do often or say often, but it's like, I've said similar things before in the past. I didn't really think too much of it. But then he called me a masochist, and I'm like, what the hell's a masochist? And explain it to me. I didn't believe him immediately, mostly because of the fact that I understand at my age and just about everyone else at my age, uh, we're we believe everything that anyone tells us anything. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. You say it, we'll believe it. So basically, uh, basically, I didn't think too much of it for a while, but then it kind of started picking at my head a bit, and I was like starting to get curious. I was like, what if I am a masochist? How would I know? And so I started doing research, thinking about it, crap like that, and I wasn't 100% sure because it's weird. One second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was my chair, but sorry, I had to move the phone. Uh, where was I? Oh, yeah, I did my research, and oh yeah, that's what I remember what I want to say. What I was going to say now. If I had to guess, I'm not gay, nor am I in the closet, but if I had to guess, not knowing you're a masochist is probably the equivalent of being an in the closet gay, where you have the occasional thoughts that, and you don't really take like much mind of them or whatnot, and then you have like and then you have the occasional action that would say that you are gay or a masochist, and again you don't think too much of it, and the second you come out, all of a sudden you get a lot more of those thoughts, and you start acting a lot more like that, so doing a lot more gay or masochistic things. So like that was the thing for me. And then you also connect dots, like you just remember things from your past that you normally never thought about really too much, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, that makes sense now. Why I did that or why I said that. Like for example, in 8th grade, I stabbed myself in the hand with a pencil in the dumbest way possible. And I remember I was kind of giggly about it. I didn't think too much of it because I thought it was more like nervous laughter, like a part of my brain was freaking out or whatnot. It's like, you just stabbed yourself in the hand. Like just kind of smile and do the occasional hearty chuckle, from nervousness. And it's like, no, no. Now I know that no, I was just enjoying it, and I didn't realize the fact that I enjoyed stabbing myself in the hand. Because that felt freaking great. It's very interesting. It's very unique. In my opinion, I'm proud to be a masochist for the most part, because I think masochism is almost like medication, where if you where it's like medication, if you take it, if you take whatever the medication is, and you take it in the suggested amount. One second. Sorry, I keep hearing noises outside and it gets me paranoid a little bit. Okay, where was I? Again, it's late. It's late, and I'm completely alone at home, so which is also one of the reasons why I'm not sleeping. I don't know why. It's just tonight specifically. This is ain't a first either. There have been times where I've been completely home alone at night and you know doing the stay like that all night too, and I'm completely fine with it. But for some reason tonight, I just have that. I have that sneaking feeling in my like. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach, like for some reason. And whenever that type of thing happens, like where one thing has happened plenty of times before or whatnot, and I'm completely fine with it. And then one time I just have that bad feeling about it. Every time that happens, that's when I'm actually concerned, because like I have that feeling it's gonna be like that sixth sense thing where it's like that means something bad is going to happen. Someone's going to attempt to break in or something like that. So that's why I'm too paranoid. I want to stay up now. So yeah, I'm just staying up. Anyway, sorry that's not important. Where was I? I keep sidetracking. My bad. Uh, anyway, frick. I guess. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember now. So is yeah, masochism is like a medication because if you take the medication in the suggested like how it's suggested, you should take the medication. Once a day, one pill once a day, something like that. Whatever it is, whatever that medication is for, it will help you. If you're in pain, that then normally it's going to help you, right? It'll help you with whatever pain you're in. So then you can continue doing certain things like exercise or whatnot, and it'll be more livable and more possible to do because you won't be in the same amount of pain that you would have been before. But then, it's only bad if you take more than you should because then you'll probably have like negative effects, lasting negative effects, more specifically, like stuff like that. And so that's what masochism is to me. It's like I have, I enjoy physical pain. I'm not addicted. I don't do self harm daily because of it or anything like that. But you know, it's there. I'm like I have the ability to enjoy being hurt, which means if I ever got in a fight or something like that, I could get back up and be just fine with it. Like it's empowering in a way, I guess. So that's like that's the benefit I get from it. And it's like if you're an emotional masochist, you can also benefit from that. Again, as long as you don't have some sort of addiction where you forcefully ruin your life like some emotional masochists do, where they break up with their partner or whatnot just because it feels great, even though they did love that person and they didn't want to break up with them, but they broke up with them because it would feel good, because what normally should make them feel like crap feels great. That's the thing. Also, as a masochist, another interesting thing is that as a masochist, again, you don't enjoy all pain. Like you can't take everything. I mean, there are some masochists that are like hardcore masochists that can just take anything that you throw at them. But no, no, not all masochists are like that. Most masochists are just, we have our limits. I have my limits. Like, there's pain that I definitely do not enjoy. Uh, and then there's pain that, I'll gladly take any day. For example, one of the forms of pain that I can tell you with confidence that I could take any day is probably just being beaten. Friggin' punched, hit, smacked, kicked. That basically that sort of thing. That I could take any day, gladly. Especially if I get some good bruises out of it. That's always good. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I just wanted to make this because honestly, I got nothing better to do right now. And also, I like being open about my masochism, so you know. And I feel like masochism, like for people who don't know if they are a masochist or people that are a masochist, I feel like personally me as a masochist, like before I 100% knew I was a masochist. Again, I tried to find as many videos as I could to do the research on that. So try to see, any signs of being a masochist, stuff like that. And then even now as like knowing that I am a masochist, I still enjoy trying to find videos of people who are also masochists and talk about, things that they've like that like, what it's like for them as a masochist. I always find that stuff interesting to watch. So That's another reason why I made this. So if you just wanted to know if you were a masochist, this video probably didn't help as much as I could have made it help, but if it did help in any way, I'm glad. And if you were a masochist and you were just kind of curious about uh, this sort of stuff, you know, again, like I said, what it's like for other masochists, then yeah, I hope you, I hope your interest was satisfied. So, have a good day, everybody. Bye.